Now, the Wall Street Journal reports special counsel Jack Smith's investigation into former President Trump's mishandling of classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago resort is close to wrapping up. People in the former president's circle familiar with the matter say some of Trump's associates are bracing for his indictment and anticipate being able to fundraise off a prosecution. In recent weeks, the Journal reports prosecutors working for Smith have completed interviews with nearly every employee at Trump's Florida home. The special counsel team has also conducted a flurry of grand jury interviews that appeared to tie up loose ends. The paper couldn't determine whether Smith has decided to charge Trump or if he's presented a recommendation on the matter to Attorney General Merrick Garland, who would make a final decision on any such charges. A spokesperson for Smith declined to comment. So many questions. Joining us now, the author of that new report, senior reporter for the Wall Street Journal, Aruna Viswanathan. And Aruna, it's great to have you on the show. I guess, first of all, everybody at Mar-a-Lago has been interviewed. I'm curious, are they still working there? How does that work? That's just personal curiosity, because President Trump has that vow of loyalty that he thinks that he can put on people. But secondly, what are the indications here that this is winding down to either charges or closing up?
Right. Thanks for having me. So what we know is that over the past few months, Jack Smith's team has been very aggressive in trying to talk to almost everybody that works there, from the maid to his senior aides, and calling them back multiple times to ask them more questions. And as far as we know, most of them do still work for him and do work there. And what we know is that in recent weeks, the questions have gotten even more pointed and seem to be very much Jack Smith's team trying to see if they can establish the elements that they need to establish if they want to try to prove that a crime had happened. And there was a flurry of activity over the past few weeks where they just tried to rush to get it seemed like they were rushing to get everybody in and get all of the evidence that they could. And those requests have pretty much stopped at this point. And they seem to be saying, like, OK, thanks, we have what we need right now. And so that tees up for us this idea that there's an end to this investigation coming very soon.
So, Aruna, what's the process now? Would Jack Smith announce charges himself if he had decided that was what the case merits? Would he refer this to the Attorney General to announce charges? How does this play out from now?
Right. It is still pretty we're in unprecedented territory, as other people have pointed out. But the way a special counsel normally works, the special counsel makes a recommendation to the Attorney General. The Attorney General ultimately accepts it, or if he decides it's not warranted, he can overturn that and then report that he's overturning it to Congress. But in terms of how we would see it announced, we would, if he were to decide to bring charges, we would see the grand jury returning an indictment, and then that would get unsealed. And it's only then that we would see that anything has happened.
Aruna, good morning. As you're reporting out this story, what is your sense of the level of concern from Trump's team? They always project confidence publicly. We know that. They've said, well, we're going to raise a bunch of money off this prosecution. They've done that in the past, too. But this is pretty real stuff here. As I mentioned, Ty Cobb, the former White House lawyer, said he believes when all is said and done, there's a good chance Donald Trump goes to jail because of some of the stuff that we've seen in these classified documents. So how worried is Donald Trump's team?
I mean, to be clear, some of his attorneys do firmly believe that there's no case here, and they don't believe that a case is going to be forthcoming. But others are pretty much resigned to there being a potential case. But you know, the reactions are somewhat mixed. I mean, with the Manhattan DA case, obviously you saw he got a political boost from that, and he was able to fundraise off of that. And they potentially see a similar dynamic playing out here. So it might not necessarily be a terrible thing for them, especially when they can kind of compare it to, you know, President Biden also having issues with having classified documents found at his residence and things like that. So it seems like they're bracing for it, but not necessarily super concerned.
The Wall Street Journal's Aruna Viswanathan, thank you very much for coming on the show this morning. Jonathan Lemire.